Palantir just reported its latest numbers, and the financial landscape is buzzing with excitement. Brace yourselves for an insightful journey into the world of Palantir Technologies, where artificial intelligence meets explosive growth. If you've been following the AI revolution, you won't want to miss this. Imagine a company that's not just riding the AI wave, but is being hailed as the Messi of AI by experts. Picture a stock that's surged nearly 200% this year alone. We're diving deep into Palantir's recent stock performance and financial results, unraveling its role in shaping the AI industry. Buckle up for a ride through expert opinions that are shedding light on Palantir's meteoric rise. Palantir's stock has surged with incredible vigor, recording an astonishing growth of almost 200% throughout this year. This meteoric rise is nothing short of remarkable, especially when compared to the S&P 500's comparatively modest climb of 17% over the same time frame. Palantir is also capturing attention like a superstar on the field, and Ives, he is a prominent Wall Street analyst, has painted it with the title Messi of AI, drawing a parallel between the company's prowess and the legendary soccer player's skills. Ives isn't just an observer, he's a key player in the financial game, known for his insights. He's launched coverage on Palantir, stamping it with a positive outperform rating, a signal that he believes in its potential to shine brighter than its peers. Not stopping there, Ives has set a target of $25 per share, a mark he envisions the company reaching, perhaps even surpassing, adding more weight to his bullish perspective. Now, let's take a dive into Palantir's Q2 earnings report, a snapshot of how the company's doing financially. Revenue made a solid climb, up by 13%. But it's not just the revenue, it's the adjusted earnings per share, landing right where analysts expected at 5 cents. And what's even more noteworthy, Palantir turned the tables on last year's losses, reporting net income of $28 million. This starkly contrasts the $179 million net loss it faced in the same period before. It's like they've stepped up their financial game and scored big. So far so good for Palantir, right? But why Palantir stock dropped despite strong Q2 earnings and guidance? Watch all the way to the end, and don't blink, guys. Palantir reported its second quarter results on Tuesday, beating its own revenue guidance and achieving GAAP profitability for the third consecutive quarter. The data analytics company also raised its full-year revenue outlook and expressed confidence in the demand for its new artificial intelligence platform, AIP. However, the stock fell 8.7% as of 10:40 a.m. Tuesday. Palantir's revenue increased 13% year-over-year to $533.3 million, slightly above its guidance range of $528 million to $532 million, but also marginally below the average analyst estimate of $533.9 million. The company's GAAP net income was 1 cent per share, while its adjusted or non-GAAP earnings were 5 cents per share, in line with Wall Street's expectations. Palantir's revenue growth was driven by both its commercial and government segments. The commercial segment revenue rose 10% year-over-year to $232 million, with 20% growth in the U.S. market to $103 million. The government segment revenue grew 15% to $302 million, with a 31% increase in international government revenue to $76 million. Palantir also added more customers, with a 38% year-over-year and 8% sequential increase in total customer count and a 35% increase in U.S. commercial customers to 161. In the shareholder letter, Palantir co-founder and CEO Alex Karp highlighted the strong demand for Palantir AIP, which was launched recently and is already being used by over 100 organizations from various sectors such as healthcare, finance, automotive, and energy. Karp also said that Palantir is in talks with over 300 more enterprises that are interested in deploying AIP soon. Karp concluded by saying that the scale of the opportunity that lies ahead has increased significantly in recent months and that Palantir intends to capture it. Now, what's next for Palantir? For the third quarter, Palantir expects to maintain its GAAP profitability and generate revenue of $553 million to $557 million, which is above the consensus estimate of $552 million. For the full year of 2023, Palantir raised its revenue guidance to in excess of $2.212 billion, slightly above the midpoint of its previous range of $2.185 billion to $2.235 billion. So again, why did Palantir stock drop today? Despite the solid earnings report and upbeat guidance, Palantir stock declined today as investors took some profits off the table. The stock has more than doubled in the past 3 months and trades at a lofty forward price-to-sales ratio of nearly 16. Moreover, Palantir's revenue beat was not very impressive and only met the earnings expectations. Therefore, some traders might have expected more from the high-flying AI stock and decided to sell on the news. Looking ahead, let's talk about Palantir's forward-looking vision. In Q3, the company anticipates revenue between $553 million and $557 million. But that's not all. When we look at the bigger picture, the full year, Palantir has set its sights even higher. The company expects its revenue to exceed $2.212 billion, which is more than just a forecast. It's a testament to its ambitious drive. This targets sales beyond the midpoint of their previous forecast, demonstrating that Palantir is aiming for nothing short of substantial growth. CEO Alex Karp envisions Palantir's footprint in the AI industry as more than just a blip on the radar. It's a grand vision where he sees the company's unique technologies as catalysts for change. He firmly believes that these technologies won't just transform the AI landscape but have a ripple effect on the entire US GDP. It's not just a passive stance, it's a declaration that Palantir's innovation isn't limited to its own growth. But Karp's vision doesn't end there. It's not just about transformation, it's about generating revenue from that transformation. Palantir is set on monetizing its artificial intelligence platform, or AIP, taking a step beyond just innovation. It's a strategy that speaks volumes. Monetizing AI isn't a vague hope, it's a planned endeavor, one that aligns with Palantir's vision to not only lead the AI revolution but also capitalize on it. But before we continue, we want to thank you for watching this far. Now, let's see what the experts have to say about Palantir's recent strides. Wedbush, a respected name in the financial world, has initiated coverage with a sunnier outlook. It's like they've looked at the company and saw something worth betting on. But here's the twist. Before this, only a small fraction, 2 out of 12, of analysts had placed a buy or better rating on Palantir. It's as if the sentiment was cautiously optimistic but not overwhelmingly positive. Next, with Wedbush's bullish stance, there's a strong contrast that's hard to ignore. This change doesn't just signal a shift in perception, it holds the potential for a domino effect. Considering the newfound bullish sentiment, other analysts might be prompted to rethink their views. Furthermore, let's talk about Palantir's pivotal role in government contracts and how it's intertwined with the company's revenue stream. Palantir isn't just a tech name, it's a force behind the scenes, collaborating with government agencies. Think CIA, FBI, and the National Security Agency. These aren't just acronyms, they represent key contracts that Palantir has secured. It's more than just contracts, it's about Palantir's footprint in the realm of security and intelligence. These partnerships aren't just ink on paper, they're collaborations that shape Palantir's revenue mix. Government revenue accounts for 57% of their total sales. It's like the government's trust in Palantir has translated into a solid financial foundation. But it's not just domestic, Palantir's impact is reaching international shores too. The company's international government revenue surged by a staggering 31%. It's like their expertise is transcending borders, resonating with governments worldwide. So, as we wrap up, let's remember that investor sentiment isn't just a buzzword, it's a driving force behind Palantir's stock movement. When Wall Street analysts like Dan Ives paint the company with titles like the Messi of AI, it's not just talk, it's a sentiment that resonates, steering the stock's momentum. Positive coverage can set a new tone, like a gust of wind shifting the direction of a sailboat. Summing it all up, Palantir's journey is one of growth, innovation, and strategic vision. From its impressive Q2 earnings report, the bullish outlook initiated by Wedbush to CEO Alex Karp's ambitious vision for AI and government contracts, each piece paints a bigger picture. It's a story of a company on the rise, capturing government contracts, growing international revenue, and embracing the AI revolution. But here's the exciting part, it's not just about numbers and data, it's about possibilities and potential. The stock's trajectory isn't just a graph, it's a narrative of confidence, hope, and growth. So, what do you think about Palantir's ascent? And what's your take on its future in AI? Let us know in the comments section below. And while you're at it, make sure to smash the like and subscribe buttons down below. Additionally, if you want to know more about Palantir's Q2 earnings, I highly recommend watching this amazing video. Simply click this video right here. Thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned for more exciting content in the future.